So I'm out and about. It's 3 a.m. in Hong Kong, not China. Very strange place. That's all I can say about it so far. First night, well, second night technically, but very, very strange. Didn't know what to expect. Very busy, very crazy. I do at this minute prefer Bangkok over this place, but I might change my mind later on. Anyway, the reason for this video, I'm not just doing a travel vlog, as you guys know. I'm not one of those travel vlog guys. The reason for this is 7-Eleven missions late at night. Why do I do them? What is the purpose of it? Is there some sort of method to the madness? Yes and no. So today we have been traveling all around Hong Kong, literally been walking 30k steps. That is cargo past. For those people who count steps, roughly around 15 miles, so a bit more than half a marathon. And I normally do not walk that much. Even when I'm in Thailand, I don't walk that much. I mean, I do walk, but I don't walk that much. So my feet are killing. But I'm out. I thought I've got some work to do. Now, if you guys are clients of mine, then you know I am always there to answer your messages. And being 7 hours ahead, usually 6 hours ahead in Thailand, now I'm 7 hours ahead, I generally stay up a little bit later than normal just to make sure you guys are getting the service that I provide. The best service I can provide anyway, within reason. I don't want to stay awake 24 hours a day, but I do stay up for you guys, and that it does happen. I don't want to thank you or anything for it. It's a job. I ain't complaining, I ain't moaning, I'm just saying that's what it is. Anyway, reason for this video. I am going to be fasting tomorrow all day. I won't be eating anything, and I haven't had much today in terms of like crap. I had some cookies, we went out, we had a pizza, got random stuff, random drinks, random ice creams. Just been one of those days where I've kind of not let myself go, but there's not been any structure to it. Well, there's never structure anyway, but usually I go out to eat in certain places and we can sit down and have a nice gourmet meal where I will order off the menu. And if you watched my video this week that I posted, then you know exactly how to order off the menu and stay on track whilst being healthy. Now today I didn't take my own advice. I fell off. Not fell off, but you know what I'm trying to say. It happens. Now I'm going to go to sleep in about 2 to 3 hours. And I haven't had a bad day in terms of dieting. I haven't had a bad day in terms of eating, but it's not been the best. Now if I go to sleep knowing it hasn't been the best, but it hasn't been the worst day, what'll happen tomorrow is I'll wake up tomorrow thinking, you know what? It's okay. I'll have another kind of semi-mediocre day. That then turns into 2 days. Let this car go past. I haven't got an external mic on me. That then turns into 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Before you know it, I'm a fat piece of shit like everybody else. But I am very disciplined. So what I do to myself is this. I have given myself this thing where when I know I'm about to go into a fast, or when I know I'm about to, cut back on the food for the next few days, I will deliberately go out and have some junk like I've got here. I might show you guys when I get back to the hotel exactly what it is. Just chocolates and crisp and just crap really. Not nutritious food, just stuff that I like eating where I can get some work done, some editing done, work on the dojo, which will be launching very, very soon. Just a quick touch up on that. In fact, no, I'll mention that later. And then what will happen is I will eat this food, and then tomorrow I will wake up switched on, mentally charged, mentally energized, committed to the cause of not eating all day. And if I even think about letting myself down, if I even think about eating tomorrow, then I'm going to remember today and I'm going to say to myself, stop being a fat piece of shit, because you ate a lot of shit yesterday. Off topic, I'm walking here and it's kind of hidden all the way, and even behind me. Kind of dangerous, bro, for the female folk to be walking this late at night on their own. And maybe that's why they don't walk alone in Hong Kong. I've not seen many people walk alone. In fact, I'm staying kind of in the centre in Hong Kong Island. I haven't seen anybody walk so far, which is why I'm kind of talking with my voice raised. But another thing, yeah, let me just clean the diet up thing first. Okay, so this isn't for everybody, but if you've had a couple of days and they're not being the best, yes, you could jump straight back on with a fast and say, I'm gonna fast today, forget everything else, I don't care what happens, I'm all in, I'm hardcore, let's go for a fast, let's go for it, let's see what happens. But with me being so lean at the minute and being in a hot country, and I have been living out in a hot country for the past like 2 months, and I'm going to be here for at least another 2 months, I know that if I go into a fast tomorrow without having enough food today, it's going to be really tough. So I will, like I've just mentioned, sorry if I'm repeating myself, eat all this junk, and then I am fully charged mentally. I know I'm not going to let myself down. I've had this, I'll enjoy it. It's something that I do enjoy having. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to stay in shape. 1-2 days of progress here and there isn't going to kill me, as long as I know what I'm doing afterwards. And that is the key. I know why I'm doing it. I know what's going to happen tomorrow. I know what happened yesterday. I know what's going to happen the day after when I open my fast eventually, how I'm going to feel energized, ready, mentally charged, focused, ready to take on the challenge which is presented in front of me. And it's a very, very big challenge which I'm about to take on. This mission that I'm about to embark on across the world, you know, and nobody put me up to this. It was me who sat there and thought, you know what, I need something else. I need to become something else. I need to go there on my own, not with anybody else. I could go and ask people, oh, by the way, have you ever ordered this from here? Do you know any suppliers? Do you know this? Do you know that? I could have gone online and Googled it and searched it and researched it, and maybe I might have found an easier solution. But I like to do the hard. I like to do the suck, not only when it comes to dieting and eating healthy and training and getting things done in business and all that kind of stuff, but even like in my own personal life. I like a challenge. If it's easy, there's no reward at the end. And if it's easy, I sit there to myself and think, that was so easy for me to do. And yes, sometimes you do things that are easy for you, but other people will find challenging. But in this case, it's been very difficult for me to get even to where I am right now, with the meetings I've got lined up and with the work I've got lined up and everything like that. I know that if anybody else out there wants to do what I'm doing, it's going to be very hard for them to do it. So that is why I enjoy doing what I do, because I know it's challenging me. And maybe there's people out there a lot more smarter than me, with a lot more contacts, who are going to be able to achieve what I'm trying to embark on a lot easier than me. And credit to them. There's many guys out there who have done that, but this is my personal journey, and I don't want no one to take that away from me. I am not here to say anything bad about anybody. Great, crack on. If you guys want to do something good, I'm all for it. But I don't want, at the same time, anybody to take that away from me. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. And rather than talking to 20, 30 different people, putting me off the idea, saying, don't go here, don't go this, I've got this guy in contact, I've got that guy in contact, for no, let me go through the hard, let me go through the suck, let me go through the pain, let me go and put myself in an environment that I'm uncomfortable in, let me go and put myself somewhere where it's going to be hard, where there's going to be a language barrier, where it's going to be difficult, where the transport's going to be difficult, where I'm going to have to walk at 3:30 in the morning to the 7-Eleven to go and get food that I'm not familiar with. I enjoy these things. And you guys should also enjoy things that you don't like doing. There's a beauty in it, there's an art in it, there's a reward in it, there's a sense of accomplishment in it.